All right, guys, we're almost ready to start. We're gonna get this going in just a second. We got a little bit of stuff we got to get cleared up here. I think I've hit my stride. We hit our stride. We'll get this taken care of. Hold up. Come on. Welcome to the party. It's your boy Malentent. We're back again for another day of Path of Exile. We're ready to roll. We're ready to roll. So we've been sitting there messing around with this build for a while. We've been going back and forth trying to figure out exactly what we're going to be doing. So there's a couple of things that we need to take care of. This build is functioning. It's functioning pretty good. We got to go ahead and get through these next sections and get out of get to where we need to be. We've learned some lessons. There you go. There we go. Now we can get back over here and kill this one dude. Over here, right? Did I already kill him? Oh, I did! Didn't even realize he died. He died already. Died. He's dead. D-E-D. Dead. Nah, that's actually D-E-A-D, but I don't mind getting it wrong just because hey, that was I think that was off of some show. I forgot what it was. He's D dead. I thought that was funny too. Oh. Yeah, what's this one about? Lucky. Got cookies. Ba, ba, ba. He did. Uh, what's in this one? I've never been in this one. I usually just run through. Didn't even know this was here. Actually. Oh yeah, boy. What's up, Sephra? That's how we do. As you can see, I made up for my mistake earlier. I ascended the second time, and as soon as I ascended the second time, my build came online. Well, the build mostly came online. I still got a lot of work to do, but it's almost there. Ah, this is how you skip the Solaris Concourse. I remember there was something like that. Oh, I forgot about that. And you can skip to the Lunaris Concourse without having to go through the all the other stuff. This is that shortcut. Yes, I do remember Starship Troopers.
Death waits with open arms.
I used to think Starship Troopers was so awesome when I was younger. This is for you new guys. Everybody fights. Nobody quits. Oh, he is? Oh, yeah. I remember he was he was doing not Starship Troopers. He was doing Hell Divers at first, and a lot of commentary on Hell Divers. So he's actually playing Starship Troopers. Hold for a second. I gotta do some Twitch looks now. Twitch. Starship Troopers. Hold up. Ah, there we go. Thank you. That's the one I want to see. All right, I can't listen to it because it'll pop up on stream. So, but at least hold up. Y'all gonna have to deal with this for a minute. Y'all gonna have to deal with this for a minute. Hold for a second. I'm gonna have to put the audio on.
We got a hype chest opening up right now. Thank you guys for this. We're doing, oh, cancel. I don't want to go and do a quick play. We're going to do the other arc defense right now. This one is FedNet cameras, Elite Warriors, Ash Storm, Tanker Attack, and M55. We're going to go do that right now. Look at that. Dizzy. Everybody knows that. Whisper Corporal Cash, and he'll give you the codes for your Steam winners. That's all for, I'm sorry, it's only for PC.
Yep.
I think we do have some cosmetics for the Xbox. And I don't know if we have anything for the PlayStation. We might be all done with all of those.
There we go.
Sorry about that.
I just had to, I had this, what you want to call it, follow his stream. And it's cool because it did a Starship Trooper thing on the thing when I did follow.
So, hashtag I'm do my part. Guys, follow. Service guaranteed citizenship. You know the drill. And sign up. You can subscribe and then follow. And you know, there's a lot of people in here that keep playing even when I'm not here. You guys can get in the Discord. We have a great Discord here. It's friendly. We have a no bullshit, no cruelty to anybody here. Everybody's welcome. I don't give a shit what you are, what you do, what you want to be. We're just here to play and have fun. So there's no judgments here. It's a lot of fun. A lot of good people, and that's what I like. I like that kind of stuff. I like people being kind. That's my key thing. I don't care if you're Republican, Democrat. I don't care if you're from a different country.
John Rico, General John Rico. Oh, I love that dude. Oh my God, Starship Troopers, bro. Oh. Okay, I'm going to the bathhouse. I skipped the whole area because of this. Hey, the funny thing is he said that little catchphrase too. Guess more crits? Yeah. I got more crit. I fixed that. Like I said, I fixed my problem, and when I fixed my problem, pretty much got it covered now. How we do? This is how we do it. Na, 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 na. No, 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 no. This is how we do it. Go.
Allow your wisdom
Ta-da!
by the flames of the past.
Yeah, so just so you know, Sephiroth, what I did was I fixed my problem. So what I was supposed to do instead of what I did was I was supposed to take something else first. You remember I kept on saying that this is the this is a crit based build. And and you gotta have crit, gotta have crit. I kept saying it was a crit based build. But when it came time for me to put my point in, I went in the opposite direction. So the first point you should use in this build is you should take these two. These 2 points. You should need ambush assassinate is the first one. The second one you can take is this one. You could also skip that one. And go with the one that gives you power charges, which guarantees you more crits.
I'll move on. I charge by the minute.
Ooh, yeah, look at that. Ooh, this is actually pretty nice. Ooh, look at that. I got so much more damage I can do, but I'm specking into my survivability nodes mostly now. There are some things I need to do though. Look at that. All right, so I'm saying I'm taking all those things to give me better health, better survivability. What I'm talking about is so this is a mana configuration which gives me mana, but I need this to increase to get the reduced mana cost of skills. But we're actually looking at getting ourselves a little bit of hit points. Now I'm only at 2,300, which isn't bad. But I'm getting closer to closer to the end game or closer to maps. And when you get to maps, you want to be at least sitting at about 3,000 on hardcore. On hardcore, that's what I want. Where I like to be is about that much. Can't guarantee that that's exactly how it's going to be, but that's what I would like to see.
Your flesh begs.
Now, some of the things that I need to get in place is my single target configuration, which I'll show you what it looks like in a minute. I don't have it in place right now because I'm like, hey, I'm just running through. But single target is something I need to actually be able to get through some of the rest of this stuff. I got clear. No problem. Then I gotta get that I think it's Wind Dancer or whatever the node is. No, it's not Wind Dancer. What's that node? So we are just kind of cooking with fire, people. Cooking with fire. Oh, now let's see here. We got. Woohoo! All right, let's go. Let's go. Now, one of the things that we're gonna do is we're gonna go ahead and we're gonna bounce out of here. We're gonna get our other thing in place. Now, this is something we should have been doing from the start, but I don't know if it's actually in place because we kind of slacked off on gym configurations and placement because we were doing all this other stuff. Oh, map of that map of, and this is experiment number 9, so we need to get that taken care of. Silly.
You found.
Well, gotta get them colors. Colors. Colors.
Good to see you. Goodbye.
Mate. Can't do anything I
All right, there we go. Boom. Boom, boom, boom. More health. Then this will give us another 7% health, as well as we recover health on kills, which is going to be really good. Clarissa, she's going to give us another this. Bam! 2005. Doing great.
In Azara, remember, humanity needs us.
Good luck to you.
Now, what I was discussing? We need to get this. Tell you what I mean by that. Probably strip it. Doesn't have. Oh. Oh. Ew. Ew. Shit. Right after that one. So the skill that we're going to try to put in place, and I'll just go ahead and just tell you right off the bat, the skill we're putting in place is going to be orbit storms. I want to get the colors right. This coloring is kind of right, but it's not exactly what needs to be. So with orbit storms, we do want 2 blue, at least 2 blue, and at least 2 blue and one green. So right now we've got 3 blue and 1 green. So we got, there you go. That's all we need right there. So then we're going to bounce into here and see what we got for gem wise. Make sure we got our gem. Orb. I didn't have Orb of Storms. I could have sworn. Oh, I did. Didn't use it. No, Orb of Storms. There. Orb of Storms. Chance. Go chance of poison. Then we got to go unbound. Get in place. Then last but not least on the list is added. I don't have, which means I got to go to Lily, pick it up. We go back to Lily here. You should have it, right? Lily, you should have it. Lily, please have my support, Jim. Yes.
Time and tide let the men know.
Farewell.
All right. So with that, what we do is we put that right here, and I'll show you what it looks like. Show you what it looks like. So you do this. Yeah, drop the orb.
Low on mana.
That was terrible. So stop trying to use that orb. Figure out how to use the orb.
Really?
Can't believe it. And does Orb Storm, did it change? That might actually be not worth it anymore. Yeah, I'm gonna need my cold defense and I thought Orb Storms. Oh, they changed it. Strikes every 2.90 seconds when you're using a lightning skill near the orb. Oh my gosh, that's terrible. That's terrible. I didn't know that. They done destroyed my Orb of Storms. Uh-oh. We got to figure out something else for single target damage now. Ooh. Assistance to single target damage. What we gonna do? Yikes. Yikes. Okay. All right. So let's go ahead and let's start looking at some stuff right now. Lightning damage. Attack skills. Okay, so we got some problems. We got to figure out exactly what we're gonna do. I'm in a bad situation. I ain't got no. I have nada, nada one, nada, nada one. I got nada one that I can use. That's what I do right there. That's what I do. All right, so we figured it out. We figured it out. This is what we're gonna do. This is what we're gonna do, guys. We are going to pull this out. Change some coloring. There we go. We're gonna put maybe not. We might. What should we? Oh, let me get to POB real quick, and what we're gonna do. We're gonna do this, this, and that. That's probably gonna be the best we can do. Yep, that's the best we're gonna do. All right, so we're gonna have to change this a little bit more. What we're gonna do? We need one of each. Ah, come on. Give me what I need, not what you want to give me. I used all my color changes. This is what happens when you make mistakes. Now make mistakes. Make mistakes. What we're gonna do is we're gonna go to, oh no, we gotta go Lily. Gonna do that. Gonna do that. We're gonna do Unbound. We'll do Added Chaos for now. So what we need is we need a green, just FYI. I don't think it'll do it without it, but let's just check. Calculations. All right, yep, it'll do it without it. We need to get that up though. Oh, so not happy about that single target damage configuration. But I wanted better. I wonder if I could use infuse. Oh, hold up. A little chaos distance on this. Let's roll. We need cold and lightning, I think it was. Cold and lightning. Yeah, cold and lightning. That'll work. The cold resistance. Oh, I found this, which actually was awesome.
Low on mine.
Mist Walker. Mist Walker. Bring that spell up a little bit. rogue markers. Wow. That is how we do, people. That is how we do. Alright, so we got that taken care of. Now what we're going to do is we're going to get a little bit more ingenious, insidious. What I mean by that is, I want to get a little more, keeping us alive type stuff. Some spell suppression. Gonna go down the spell suppression route now. I shouldn't have done that one. I should have got that invasion increase. Remember I was sitting there and I said I need to get that Windwalker build? The suppression actually is okay, but
Low on mana.
it's been a while since I got that. Got a power charge. For the bone crypt map. Ooh, what's up? Thanks for the follow, Sophia. Sophia, it's been hey, thank you. It's been a while since how you doing? Got a new I'm sorry. I'm automatically assuming that you are the other Sophia, and I was about to say, is that a new account? But you might be a brand new person. So let me find out. Are you brand new to the stream? I'm doing good. How are you doing, Sophia? Oh, we're doing. There we go. Let's go down Solaris Temple level 2. All right, we're doing pretty good. Ah!
Low on mana.
Where am I from? All over. All over. I've lived overseas. I'm sorry. Oh, I'm in the U.S. right now. I live overseas. I've lived overseas in Germany. I've lived over I've actually been all over Europe before. You're in Cali? That's awesome. That's awesome. So what do you do for a living? Play video games for a living there, Sophie? Or are you one of those people that come in the stream saying I'm a graphic artist and I need somebody to buy stuff from me? And I really don't want to take no for an answer. Bruh. You know, I get that constantly in my stream. I do. Constantly. It's like, hey, guess what? I'm You didn't even let me say a word. Hey, I was asking. At least I asked. I was showing interest. I was showing interest in in what you do for a living. I'm an IT person myself. I'm in information technologies. That's what I do for a living. I come on here to just play video games, socialize with people, etc., etc. I'm not really in here to become a professional streamer or anything. But what do you do? It's your passion. Oh, okay. What's your passion? I'm sorry. I'm gonna make you tell me what your passion is. I'm gonna make you tell me what your passion is. I want to know before I make any assumptions. I want to know what your passion is. What are you into? Traps and mines. All right. Okay. All right, let's see what he said. Let's see what he said. Go back to town. Boop. Pop out. Would you like to see my portfolio? Nah, I don't want to see it. I'm good though. I'm good. I like you, man. You are you awesome. You stuck with it. You stuck with it. That's actually the good thing about it. You stuck with it. At least it's not on Discord. Oh, yeah. Oh, you want me to stretch? All right, hold up. Uh, oh, it's on Google. Hey, okay, all right, all right. Hey, this is what I will give you the same courtesy I give all the other guys. I give you the same courtesy I give everybody else. I am not looking into it. Hold up. I'm not looking into anything, but you can go to my Discord and send me a message. It's in the abouts. Send me a message, direct message in my Discord saying, hey, this is where my portfolio is. I will look. I won't buy, but I will look. I'm telling you right now, I will look at it, but I won't buy. Oh, hold up, hold up. Yeah. Hold up. Let me put this in in my notepad. Hey, you might actually be on that professional level. You on that professional level. You like, look, I am not on Discord. I got a real location. Hey, are we dead yet? Hey, my assassin is kicking. I got an assassin. I got it written down. I got it written down. I'll go look. Not right now, but I'll go look. Gotta wait. You been doing this since 2020? Understand? That's when I started streaming myself. I was like, man, I'm tired of I'm doing this.
Tell him on.
I was like, I'm gonna do this.
Need something.
All right. Hey, so are we dead yet? This is my build. Right there. The assassin with the plan.
Low on mine.
I'm still working. Free, by the way, or FR, by the way. Can I ask something? Are you earning much from Twitch? Heck no, I'm not earning anything on Twitch. This is one of those things. I don't stream regularly all the time. I got a job. Y'all lucky y'all see me today. I was up at 2 a.m. this morning. And then after I was up at 2 a.m. this morning, I worked all day. And I don't mean just a little bit. I worked all day today. We had some issues and I had to do some recovery and they wouldn't let me get off the line. They wouldn't let me get off. Ain't nothing I could have done, but they wouldn't let me get off the conference call until late. I was on that conference call from 2 a.m. all the way up to doggone 6 in the morning. And it's like, oh, I'm not going to bed. I got work I gotta do. I just did work. Alright, so hold up. Why didn't I reach the requirements? Oh, I make money. I'm sorry, I do make money on Twitch, but I don't make money. I make maybe a few dollars. Dollar here, dollar there. Actually, let's just be honest. Actually, I make enough money that I was able to purchase this. This is called the Go XLR. I'm able to do that. I'm also able to do the following. over the years, I have gotten enough money that I was able to buy a Go XLR. I was also able to purchase this thing, which is a Stream Deck. I got a Stream Deck and I got this mic. I used to have a blue ball, Yeti blue ball or something like that. That was my first mic, and I used to have it where it hung down, and I actually talked, and it hung down. Then I moved from the Yeti to blue ball, blue ball, I think it was called. I moved from that one to this one. This one, I don't even know what it's called. It's a Yeti, but I don't know what it's called, though. Oh, never mind. So, are we dead yet? But Yeti is like AWS. You can get better, but you can't pay more. But can't pay more. Oh, wow. Well, as soon as y'all, hey, look, I can start a goal. Like, if y'all donate enough money, I'll buy a new mic. If y'all feel that I need a new mic, we start a goal. As soon as we get enough money in it, we can go ahead and be like, hey, there we go. We've made it. So like I was saying, are we dead yet? This build is gonna be awesome. As soon as I get everything in place, because right now I don't have anything in place. Okay, so maybe if we get Amazon enough money, they'll upgrade their streaming platform so the audio isn't trash. That you don't think it'll survive the red maps? I think it'll survive. I think it'll survive. Hey, look, I stopped all DPS now, and I've started working on the things that I need to work on. So, the things that I need to work on. Let's just work this out. So you know, I've got to get suppression up and get my unlucky suppression. I got to get the wind dancer so I can go ahead and get some so I can take a lot miss some stuff. Then I also need to come up here and get the ghost shrouds and get my ghost shroud configuration. And then after that, I will have most of my recovery things. And then I can start working on my DPS configurations. So DPS configurations consist of Perfect Agony, which I'm not using yet. And I want to get a better crit. I want to get better crit before I actually do perfect agony. So my crit's okay. It's not where it should be because I got some other nodes I need to get. But as soon as I get those nodes, then I'll have that. You have about 4 red nodes on that tree. What do you mean 4 red nodes? I got more than that. I got this one, and that one. I got this one, and I need to get this one. I've got this one, and that one. I also have this one and this one, which, you know, is good. And then also I'll be rolling down and I can get this one. Is what these down here possible. Now, the things that also I need to get, they're not red nodes, but this is health right here. That's a health. Then there's also some evasion stuff that I need to get right here. I'm just working the evasion stuff and the other things first. So I got to get those things working. I got to get the crit configuration there. I've got to get my power charge configurations set up so I can get my power charges. The left side of the tree has a lot more health. Yes, you're right. But I don't need as much health because I'm awesome like that and I won't need it. I'm just good. I'm just good like that. You'll see. You'll see. It's fine. Really, I should go this route to see. Anticipation is killing you. So all I can do is get through my what you want to call it? I got to get through my I got to get all my can't think of the name of it. Get my defensive nodes up, and then so then when I get my defensive nodes up, I'm gonna go back into that place, the lab. There you go. I'm gonna go back in the lab, and most people would be like, "Hey, you need to get this right here. You need to get this so you can get that extra that extra. There's those power charges on regular. No. I'm gonna go this route. I'm going this route. Right here. And why am I going that route? Get that mid. Yeah, there you go. You know it. You know what I'm going for. You know what I'm going for. Get that Mist Walker. And then also to compensate for not being able to get power charges right off the bat, I'm going this route right here. This will give me a total of 12% chance, power, frenzy, and or endurance charges on kill. So that's gonna be my endurance charge generation right here till I can get a more stable endurance charge configuration. I got my stuff going. I'm good. I could do this. How do you fit 140 nodes into a build? Oh, you don't fit 140 nodes into a build. You grab what you can and you do what you need to do. So that's what you do is you grab what you can and do what you need to do. So for me, one of the things that I need to do is get some get some configurations and stuff like that in place that's going to give me better output. So there are some things that I need to do, which would increase my damage output and stuff. I don't want to take those damage output nodes. I want just go Guardian. It's like enabling cheat mode. I know. I've been playing Guardian ever. Man, dude, come on. You know I've been playing Guardian ever. I play Guardian regularly. That's a. Oh my gosh, dude, come on. You know I play Guardian. You know I play Guardian. Here you go. Look at this. Mercenaries. Guardian, Templar, Gladiator, Saboteur, Assassin, the Guardian, 98. No, I play my build. I don't play your build. I play my build. This is the dude. You've never paid attention to my chains of command build. It is a Templar. It's a Templar. That's what it's always been, a Templar. There's never been anything else. I go in, I get I go in, I set my map, and then I just run with the Templar. I just start killing stuff. And then and all I do is I just cast this. That's it. I just cast Despair and just run through and let it just smoke through stuff. You've seen me play this build. I don't know what's wrong with you. And there's even stronger build configurations than what I'm doing. In all actuality, the meta for Guardian is not even SRS. That's not the meta. The meta is Holy Relic. That's the meta. If you want the meta, it's Holy Relic. Oh, forget you. Forget you. Successful derail. Successful derail. I'm probably gonna have to take some points back.
Just need a moment to catch
I should have took Wind Dancer instead of trying to get suppression. All right. Let's see here. What I should have done, just FYI, should have done, put a point here. I don't think I need suppression. What I need to put as a point is here and there. So I think I'm gonna pull this point out of suppression. Put it here and there. That gives me much better defense configuration. Then go into suppression. Then after I go through suppression, then go to the other thing. That is if I survive this. I don't know if I'm gonna survive it. I don't know if I'm gonna survive it. This might be too much for me. Might be too much for me.
Low on mine.
I will need to increase my damage. Probably before I get into the maps, I'm probably gonna have to pull some damage nodes. I really didn't want to have to do that, but that's what it looked like I'm gonna have to do.
Solaris, Lunaris.
Hey, look at that.
Eclipse old pride, flaming rage, and past sun and moon.
Ta-da! I'll take that one for now. Let's go, people. Let's go. Ta-da! I made it. I made it. I made it. Ah. Double number 6. And let's go ahead and do this again. There we go. So what we're doing right now is we're just kind of. That was a terrible, terrible run. Ah! That's for them exploding corpses. Exploding corpses will catch you. Yeah. Ah, I heard it. Ah. Wait for it. Wait for it. Ta-da! And let's keep moving. Boom, boom, boom. There we go. No, no, I don't think you can do chains of command. Or you talking about cast on crit, rain zombie? So I've tried that rain zombie cast on crit configuration before. Um, the major problem is getting the DPS up to where you need it to be. That's where your problem's gonna be, because that is basically based off of the DPS of the what do I call it, the health of your zombie, and zombie health sucks. You can get it where it needs to be, but you're gonna have to be you have to actually tailor for it.
You can.
Oh, you must have encountered.
Ooh.
See you.
Uh, Could be better if I could get. Oh, color. Colors, 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 colors. All right. So, Cast on Kit got Zombie Rain. I've tried it. It didn't do what the configuration I had for it did not work for me. And I tried it on the Templar side, but it just didn't work out. I think I would have gone a different route. It would have gone better, but I didn't feel like it was like the greatest. Um, so the one that I will be doing this next league is going to not be cast on crit or chains of command. It's going to be a little bit differently. Did you join the AWX to LDAP like Active Directory? Or is that too insecure for you? Um, no, it's not too insecure for us because we use MFA for all of our connectivity. We do not have a direct access to our Active Directory because that would be a problem, and yes, that's too insecure for us. But we do have an SSO configuration that does have the ability to allow us to have security. So we got some stuff.
Low on mana.
What in the world? Ah, that's it. Okay, I was wondering why I was having problems. Every so often, this thing will be moving, and I'm like, why is it moving? I forgot. I knocked that off by accident. Fat finger. Fat fingers. Just trying to think of crazy, obscure ways to use role-based access. Seems like your company goes as obscure as possible, whatever is most difficult and has the least ease of use. Ah, ha, ha. You're actually incorrect, sir. You're actually incorrect. We do everything we can to make sure our stuff is easy to use and and everything. Hey, you remember we were talking and you were I think we got into a discussion a long time ago about using AI. They have just released general AI for the company. No, I got AI. I got AI. I got AI. We have artificial intelligence. It is active. We got data structures. We got tagging correct. We have our AI, so it now does and give us information. Yeah, it was a derail attempt. I'm still playing. He didn't get me to stop, so that's why it failed. Yeah, we got AI. It went live.
Just need a moment to catch my breath.
I didn't actually know this at the time, but you can actually give an AI a hero complex. I shouldn't tell y'all these things because then y'all start hacking people with AI things. Tom in chat. How you doing, Tom in chat? Nice to have you coming in. Thank you for the follow, sir. Congratulations, no lie. You should see 100% fold increase in productivity. Anyone that doesn't complete at least 100 times their usual will be fired and replaced by malintent. Yeah, well, that's already happened. That's already happened. I'm already the go-to guy on way too many things. Way too many things. But I will say the following. Is it? No, I'm gonna go this route. I'm going this route. I'm gonna go for the power charge, frenzy, and everything like that first. Then go from there. So my company sent people to training. Did y'all guys know that there is actually AI security training? Teaching you how to protect your data that you use within your AI. Second, let me get down here. I can see what somebody says. Training for AI, you work with train for AI, you work with monkeys? How dumb are they? No. It's not that, dude. Okay, so you probably just use the public AI for a lot of stuff. Not very good, but hey, that's your company. That's the way y'all roll. That's not a problem. Okay, so if you're gonna have you're gonna have AI, you're gonna do generative configurations and stuff like that, where it's gonna look for data that you have and you have in your situation. Always supply real passwords and account server names, SSL keys. Nah, that's not what we do. But the point is, when you actually are asking it questions and you have data. So let's just say I'm doing a generative AI configuration. And the generative AI configuration is, hey, I have customer X, right? And I have information about customer X, this information and that information and this information, and I tie that all together. Well, when you tie that all together, the AI has access to all those different data sources. Some of those data sources should not actually be certain people cannot or should not be able to have access to it. If you do not have your AI configured in the correct manner, anybody can ask that question. Anybody can ask the question, I need so and so's information, and it will give them that information unless you have tags and data source information configured so that the AI knows this can't be given out. This can't be given out to these groups. This can't be given out to that. And you have to secure your data sources. Also with some of the AI configurations that you have in place, you got to do those things to kind of lock down your data. So because what could happen is a prime example is you decide to put AI up inside of your hospital, right? And because you like, hey, AI is the fastest thing. I could just ask the AI and get this information. Well, you have customer data inside of that AI. Right. But the thing is, if I have an AI that I can ask questions, I can ask it questions. Those data sources the AI knows about. Okay. And unless you are tagging, securing, and locking down those data sources, anybody can ask questions. And then what happens is anybody asks questions and they get information they're not supposed to have. So let's just say I decide to get into and I hack your computer and you have your AI that you have inside the hospital. You have not secured your data sources. I tell it to give me your customer list. Tell it to give me the insurance information. I tell it to give me whatever, and the AI will generate it and give it to me because the data source isn't locked down in a way that it knows that it's not supposed to give this data out to certain individual people, and or it's not supposed to give information unless it's asked by a particular source. These are the things this is why AI is really fun, but at the same time, AI will get you killed. Oh, nah, it is. It's there. It's there. The thing that you, like I was saying, you need to go to class. You need to go to class. Now, I don't know your IT groups and I don't know your IT people, but that's there. You have AI doing PCI compliant configurations and stuff like that, where it has access to PCI data, it has access to all these other things as well. It is already there. You have to make your boxes. And you have to make sure that you tag your stuff correctly. And you got to make sure the AI has certain restrictions and prevent the AI from being able to answer anybody's question. You just gotta, go to class, you'll be fine. AI security class. If you don't think it's out there, it is. It's expensive, but it is definitely out there. Thank you for following, Emery. Thank you for following. Amara. I like that. Amara. Mary. Which way would you say your name? Let's figure that out. Push boots. Okay, so Amara. Okay. Amara. Welcome, Amara. Oh, yeah, it's going pretty good, actually. I got derailed twice.
The corruption will
I think this channel right now has come into how do you get malintent derailed. You talk about the things that I really am excited about, and you derail me completely. Yay.
No!
It happens. It happens.
Yes.
Yes. Until next time. Yes.
Yes.
Good luck.
IT Talks is what pulled me in. It's all good. Yes, IT is so much fun. The stream is where we discuss there is only one way to implement security correctly. No, I never said that. I never said that. There are multiple ways to implement security. I am just letting you know. Your statement was AI isn't ready for certain things. And I was like, no, it is. Sounds if it's the right way, then sounds like it's the only way. Backpedal much? No. What computer is best singer? Adele. Adele. Ah, that's funny. I'm not. Hey, so I already did. Yeah, you're talking about putting things in AWS. You turned HIPAA on, it crashed, and you had to bring it back from AWS and put it on local. That's fine. I do not. Hey, and by the way, Tom in chat, I love Adele. Um, so you bring it down, you brought it back down and stuff like that. Well, see, that I'm gonna go ahead and tell you right now. Yeah, should have never put it up in AWS in the first place. No, I'm just joking. That's sometimes that happens. Sometimes you put an app out there, and you're just to test it and verify that if it functions, and it won't function because of certain things and stuff like that. That's standard. That is standard. You have to test sometimes, and sometimes you test it and you be like, "Oops." Other times you testing it, you're like, "Yeah," Just depends. All right, let's get on. Let's get back to work here. So, like I was saying before, I got rudely interrupted by this guy named Are We Dead Yet? There are multiple ways to institute security. Multiple ways to institute security. Shoot, let's just be honest. So we were talking about locking down data sources, right? For AI. Well, that right there can be very okay. There's two ways to do it. Well, there's two ways I know how to do it. Okay. Cross account access is against HIPAA SCP. So your sister companies couldn't use the app. That's true. Pretty silly, but it is what it is. Yeah. So I know of a few ways to lock down your data for AI. Okay. So this is one way of doing it, which the way I told you is the way that, I find that probably for me is the right way to do it, but For other people, it's probably not necessarily the right way. And for me, it's like, hey, I got hardware. I got my GPUs, my DPUs. I got all the things I'm supposed to get, so I can run my ooh, hold up, run my doggone AI, right? That's what I got, right? Now, one way of securing the data is exactly like I said, tagging it, locking it down, but that requires you to actually manage your role-based access configurations and stuff like that, and do it that way, right? That's one way to do it. The other way, if you don't want to have to do all the trouble of trying to lock down access and all that other stuff, you do it the other way. I'm gonna give y'all this. This is the other way. You throw money at it. You heard me correctly. You throw money at the problem. All right. If you don't name your AI HAL 9000, you already started off wrong. So this is how you throw money at it. I buy all this hardware and GPU services and service and all the other things I need. I buy it all, right? I then buy it, I put it in place, and I tie it to one set of data. And I only allow these people to have access to that AI. Then I build another AI, buy all the hardware and everything I need to put in place, boom, 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 and then tie that one to this specific data. That way I don't have to worry about, oh, this data source got to be locked down. I got to make sure these people only have access to this and this people only have access to that. I got to make sure that these data sources are tagged in a certain way. Our AD has over 100,000 groups, and there is under 15K staff. That's terrible. That's terrible. Oh, wow. That's even worse. So, oh, ah, crud, I forgot. I was supposed to talk to people. I came back to town, then got distracted.
Well, I've never heard much.
All right. Sell. Sell, sell, sell.
Be careful.
So rich man's data security is buy a lot of dog tagging will end up the same. Our security groups are clowns. They won't let the engineers that do the tagging see the bloody tags that already exist. They say it's a security concern. I can see that. I can see that. Now hold. They should be allowed to see their tags. They should not be allowed to see the tags that exist. Nope. That is a security concern. If you come in and you do, I can look at any of the tags then that's a problem. Now, if you're just talking about groups and you're just looking for groups, there's a difference between tags and groups. If you're just looking for the groups that are out there and that exist, that's different. You can list that. That's not a problem. Read only. Anybody can have that. But if you're talking about certain type of tag configurations and stuff like that, no, you shouldn't actually allow people to see other people's tags. They should be able to see their own tags. That is the best way to keep that secure. Now, if there is only, I want to see all the tags I can apply to an EC2, but no. Okay. So now you're sitting there and you're talking. Okay, yeah. There, like I said, yeah. You're talking about different tags than I was thinking. You're talking about different tags than I was thinking.
Just need a moment to
We will be best friends, Beast, until we slaughter you.
Hold on for a second. I'm in the middle of trying to survive there. I kind of messed up on something.
We will be best friends, Beast, until we slaughter
Sometimes these what you want to call them, beasts, they can be a pain. They can be a pain. Okay, let me see what you just said. Backup equals yes. Backup equals true. Backup equals on. I can play the game with security. in all honesty, I figure a few more years and AWS will mature a lot, and we'll have many more features that address issues like tagging within the interface. It will. It's still very immature though. For now, it's Python till you puke. Python till you puke. I would give that a yes statement there, sir. A yes statement. Python is probably the way we do things. Ah. Extra. That's 4%. See here. So this is 1,821. Oh, it went down. I thought it. Yep, oh, yeah, definitely. Definitely going down.
Yes. Good luck.
Um, yes, maybe, maybe not. Right now there's a new thing that's out that is being used more often than that. Hold on for a second. YAML's good. JSON's good as well. Just depends on how you use it. A good linter for either? Yeah, that's true. There is a so everybody's been using Python and Go. Okay, so that's what they use for most things. Oh well, what's shenanigans are you up to this on this? Hold up. That was on I don't even see what the name of the person is. Oh my gosh. Or is their name Oh Well? I went to I'm looking at the chat for Google for YouTube, sorry. And somebody said something, but I don't know what their name is because their name is like obscured or something. I don't know. Well, either way it goes, what shenanigans am I up with this? This is a ball lightning cast on crit build that I put together. And I'm just kind of messing around with it. And I can't say it's good, can't say it's bad. I can just say I'm playing it. That's about it. There we go. Mountain would cast on crit desecrate. Volatile dead be better late game as it scales with monsters HP. Uh yes and no. The it would scale. The problem is how long it takes. And if you want to know what I mean by that is the following. Late game, that could be okay, but it's not the greatest. Because you're putting desecrate down first. Then you're gonna have the volatile dead it, right? So you're gonna get so you're gonna be limited by how fast you can do that. Are you running multiple high? It happens at the corpse location, but you're talking about volatile dead desecrate, right? So what's the first thing? Okay, so how are you going to desecrate? Let me do it that way. So are you desecrating through cast on crit? So you're desecrating on cast on crit? So your attack. Okay, so your attack. Desecrate pops up, right? Now you have to do volatile dead. So when you do it, it's going to do it in series, right? Attack. Cast on crit. Volatile dead. Then the sorry, cast on crit, desecrate, then volatile dead. All right. So then what's going to happen is now you put the things down. You have to make sure you get a second attack. The second attack is going to trigger the volatile dead. Yes. So it's going to cycle. It's going to cycle through. But so that means how many volatile deads can you get out at one time? Let me just easiest way to show it. Easiest way is to show it. Derail, successful derail.
Go!
All right. Successful derail. Press crit. All right.
Good tidings to you.
Hey, I love you too. That's a great. Volatile dead. I'm gonna throw my stuff in there just because I want to. Go lancing a spring. Yes, I know. I know what you're talking about. Trust me, I know. This I don't have one on to use right this very second, but this works. This works too. Just trust me. do R so it doesn't get more. It works. Don't get me wrong. Are you doing are you doing it on a guardian or are you going to be doing it on a shadow? Oh, this isn't for you? Yeah, I've already considered this. You thought you could use a boost? Nah. The problem is I died on that died with that pretty easily. That was my main problem with that particular configuration was I died too quick. There was a so what would happen is I would do it. The volatile deads would come out, and they would try to attack the guy. It wasn't doing enough damage. The balls weren't doing enough damage. And so what happens is against regular mobs, not a problem. It's just when they got to rares and uniques, I had the same problem I'm having with the ball lightning. That's where my problem was. And it's just like SRS where you can get them up and you got to get as many of them up as you can get up to 60, I think it is, on the screen. And even one element to attacks only. Yep. Like I said, I was playing it. I was messing around with it. And what happened was I was running around and I just did not actually get enough damage. Because what happens is what's going on was the following. So like with this build, one thing I like about this build and the one thing I was liking about it was I can do this and I can just keep on moving. When I got to the volatile dead one, it just was not. I can pull the trigger with this and just move. With the volatile dead, I had to stop too often. Felt like I had to stop too often. And the balls weren't actually taking care of the people fast enough for me. And it wasn't evident until I started getting into a lot of rares. Like I told you, I run differently than you do. I run dangerous. I run into the mouth of the beast. Now, if you really want a DPS, you would do cast on crit, detonate dead of detonate dead of chaining, I think it's called. I'll be interested to see if you can get DPS up somehow. Oh yeah, definitely can get DPS up. There's definitely DPS nodes that I'm not actually into. I'm not into a lot of DPS nodes right now, and I'm on a 4 link, which is fine for this area. But do you know smooth something about Viper Strike of the Mamba Pathfinder? Yes, a little bit. It that was considered a meta build for a while too. Cast on crit and sanguinate. Yeah, you want me to kill myself? That's all that is. Cast on crit and sanguinate. Insta death. Is it hard to die? In PoE, everything can kill you. So, is it hard to die? There is a sanguinate build, not sanguinate, juggernaut build. And that Juggernaut build is probably the best one if you're talking about I don't want to die. It's got a RF build by Pox is probably very strong. If you don't want to die. One of the things that would increase the DPS of this build, I haven't put in place, but I can do it.
You're not Kayakson, are you?
RF Chieftain, RF Juggernaut. Yeah, that's a. Hey, he asked for survivability. Okay, so a hardcore enjoyer. I mean CI mana stacker. Okay. So I would say that if you're gonna look for a build and you're talking about RF, you really need to look at Pox. He throws a huge amount of work into making RF builds fantastic. That dude knows uh yeah, that guy right there. Fox. He is the best. RF and his builds are very, very strong in RF. I would say look at his builds. I mean, he makes it every league. I jump around. So I get bored very easy. And since I get bored very easy, kinda I kinda play one build and then
A few moments later.
I'm on another build. That's pretty much. I mean, I can get up to like 9, 10 builds in 9, 10 builds, and none of them, only one of them has gotten to the end game. The rest of them are just I'm trying this out and doing this and playing with this one, etc. This is my experimental build that I'm messing around with. So there was this guy in my stream called Are We Dead Yet, right? And he was like, I want to make a hardcore viable assassin. There is not one. There's not a hardcore viable assassin. Assassins suck. And I was like, I'm gonna make one just because. I was like, I'm gonna make myself a hardcore viable assassin just because he doesn't think one can be done. And so that's why we're here today. We're gathered here today for a hardcore assassin build. And yes, if they do not nerf it next league, I will be playing hardcore assassin. Hey Mountain, what if it threw out flame wall for you? For what? What do you mean? For this build, if it threw out flame wall, or are you talking about the other build? I'm not sure exactly what you're.
An emperor must bear two
Woohoo!
blades.
Look at that.
Hope in the left hand, surety in the right.
Why would they nerf the worst ascendancy? It's not that they're going to nerf the ascendancy. They might nerf the powers I'm using. I'm not worried about them nerfing the ascendancy. I'm worried about them nerfing the only powers that function inside that are functioning. They nerfed my favorite power, Orb of Storms. That doesn't work like it used to. since I've been doing the hardcore assassin, this is the first time I've gotten to this area. Ta-da. This is build number 9 now, guys. Build number 9. There's only 2 builds that I think are effective. Go to the refinery, please? No. No refinery. No refinery. Refinery, no. 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 No soup for you. Lightning versus lightning. Nah, not until I go up a little bit. I gotta get something done. I thought I'd already be leveled up by the time I got there, but it's okay. Come on. Pay attention to your health gauge. Health gauge, people. Oh, she hit me. Actually hit me. She hit me.
You were too beautiful for this ugly world.
You were too beautiful for this ugly world.
I don't think I need to be doing that right now.
The ship hunt well. I see into the gloom.
I'm a terrible person, I know.
Of course.
Everybody says you shouldn't talk to him. You should talk to the other lady. Because his storyline is terrible. It's like, really? I don't care. Kind of like it. Thanks for the follow, Jack Bandit. Thanks for the follow. Alright, so let's see here. We got a terrible chess piece and a good chess piece, but it's terrible configured. Alright, we're going to get rid of this one. Gonna keep this one. Gonna hide these gloves. Hype for 3.27. I am kind of hyped for 3.27. I am. I definitely am.
Good luck.
I think that 3.27 could be a good league. It could also be a bad one. It depends. I just got another patch for PoE 2. Since I just got another patch for PoE 2, scares me about it getting a patch for PoE 2 scares me that they're not actually working really hard to get 3.27 live and ready. They're changing their marketing strategy. That's also another thing that we need to take into account. And if you want to know what I mean by that, is if we look at the if we look at the deployment and everything that they're going to be doing on the 21st or 27th. Hold up. Let's go to the internet. It can tell us, because instead of me just going ahead and trying to figure it out, we go here, go here. All right. So on the 23rd, which is that Monday, I believe, they're having a live stream. On the 31st, they're having the release. Monday and Friday. So normally they have it a week before. So does that mean that there's a lot less that's coming in this release? Because usually they go, "Ooh, we're gonna string them along for at least a week, get that hype going, and then let's move forward." I don't know if that's if the reason why they're not going to do it this time is because they have less to give us, or is it, something else? If you're understanding what I mean by that, is it because they're changing the scheduling? They're like, oh, we're gonna just not string people along, because you remember they changed their rotation. They changed the rotation of how many releases a year they're going to be doing. Now, is that a uh-oh. That was a terrible situation there. There we go. So since they changed their rotation, I don't know. But the hype, it should be there. It should be there we go. But the hype is there. Definitely. So my question is, to you guys is, are you hyped up about the 3.27 release? So we got I know I got the bleed on me. Had to stop moving so I don't have to take that, so I wouldn't take that bleed.
You don't stand a chance.
Hail.
Super hyped. Played Huey Doo to the point. I need to play a good ARPG, even if it's a recycled mechanic. I'll be happy. I'm glad you're gonna be happy. Okay, okay, let's do it. See if it works. Exactly what I was looking for. Trigger spot. Woo. Should I try? I got locked down. I'm chilled and slowed. I'm chilled and slowed. I was just like, I couldn't move. I was like, I don't know if I want to be in there. There we go. There's no reason. I already got the thing. I don't need to go back down there. Don't need to go back down there to try to prove myself. All right, here we go. Here we go. Oh. Oh, why am I not critting? Yep, like I thought. I gotta do that. I gotta undo that point. I gotta undo that point. Gotta undo that point. I wasn't ready for it yet. Can't do that point. I'm not ready for it yet. Okay. Understand. How do you... Which one's gonna give us the most damage real quick? The most damage in the shortest period of time. We'll do that one.
Low on mana.
Funny on my way through. Da, 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 da. Much better in That's better. Much better. See some damaging him. There we go. That's what we need to see right there. Ah. Ah. He's dead. He's dead. Yeah. Do not use that point. Do not use the point in the wrong time in the wrong spot. That almost got me killed. As soon as I put it in, I lost all DPS. I was like, oh, yep, I'm not where I need to be. I'm not up to the highest level crit that I can get. My poison capability is not there. It's okay. I got this now. I got this now.
That's not farewell.
All right. We are now done there. All right. And here. Fuck that dude. Bum 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 bum. Oh my gosh. Really, dude? Don't give me one of those guys. Proximity shield. Oh, I hate you.
Just need a moment.
All right. All right. All right. All right.
I survived the winds of
There we go. go. And we're off. Next place. This is actually. There we go. That's how we supposed to be rolling. That's how we supposed to roll. Oh.
Something.
Got time for it? Nope. I ain't got time for it.
For some.
All right, guys. Sorry about this, but I got to go. I've been up since 2 a.m. Worked all day. Really haven't had any sleep. I'm gonna go ahead and catch me a nice nap. Well, not night. I'm sleeping through the night. But the build is kind of getting almost where it needs to be. We're still working on some stuff. There's some things we need to put into the build to make the build function. We do want to get into this. We want to grab these 3 nodes right there. We also want to do these nodes. We need to grab this node. And this is all extra DPS that we're going to be able to do. Then we want to make sure that we go ahead and grab this and this. Need to grab these 2 nodes. Need to grab some defenses right there. Why perfect agony with lightning? Well, sir. Well, sir, you can do poison with lightning. It is possible. If we have, and there is even a better way of doing damage with it, is if we get the Volkers and go into, we find and go into Volker as many times as we can to get those gloves and get the lightning version of the gloves, we will actually be able to do even more. It's always been that way, man. You know how to do it. If you know how to do it, you can do it. It is possible. It is possible. Is in chaos only. Yes, that is normal. That is definitely a normal situation. Unless you have the unique. Unless you have the unique. And hold up a second. Let me show you real quick. By default. By default is the key word. These are the ones that I'm talking about. You can get this. It works out real well. If you don't get these, the DPS you can get from it is a lot lower. A lot lower. Because there are right there. Grants a 20% chance to poison on hit. You can get it. You can get it. So chance to you can add poison. You can add the by default only those two can actually poison, but you can actually get it to do poison outside of it. There is ways to do it. Because what happens is you don't get any. That's why you don't get any real damage. Your damage source for it is almost nil. You can no, you can actually. This will actually give you. This will actually allow you to poison, even if you don't. That and chance to poison. That and chance to poison on hit will give you the chance to do poison damage. But, as stated, you do not get any extra damage unless you have something else on top of it. Nope, it's actually more, it actually does damage. It actually will do damage. You have to have some other source. You have to have, okay, so the example is the following. Let me explain it to you. I have this is the only damage that does poison right there. I get no benefit from the lightning at this time, no. But I do get benefit off of the chance to poison. So any benefits, any upgrades to chance to poison, any poison modifications, adding chaos damage to this would actually allow me to do more damage. The lightning itself does not benefit and or give me anything. It is only from the chance to poison gem currently, and from any enhancements that I have, like added poison or added chaos, etc. Yes, I have that in my supports. Oh, well, yeah, not yet, but it's right there. That's gonna be the one. That's gonna be one of the support. I have to use greater because I want to clear things, but that's where it's gonna be. It's gonna when I put that in, my damage is gonna change dramatically as soon as I get this all to be able to link up. But yes, it's supposed to be in there. Currently, no damage from it. Currently, the only damage I'm gonna get is just the lightning damage itself. But as soon as I put this on there, it's going to be able to do the poison damage. And it's going to be able to scale the poison damage pretty good. That's why when I put it in, that's why remember I said don't click it unless you put it in at the right time. I put it in at the wrong time. No, actually my poison damage comes from this one. I do get poison. I do stack poison, but it only comes from Lancing Steel. So when I went in there initially, I put on Herald of Agony, forgetting that I did not have this tied to it. And I was like, oh, I'm not, oh my gosh. And I jumped out. You remember because I left fighting the lightning dude. I left. I wasn't doing any damage. So I left because I was like, holy crap, I screwed up. And then I undid it and I put the point somewhere else. When I put the point somewhere else, then I was able to jump back in and then I was able to do damage. The reason why I lost my damage is because I forgot I did not have this all linked up. I did not have it all linked up. Let's risk it. Ooh, hiss. Ooh, hiss.
Yes.
Ooh, hiss. And I messed up. Uh-oh. Can I get it back to 4-link before I run out of... There you go. I got it back. It's a brick. No, it's not a brick. I had. Hey, look. The only reason I did that is because I knew I had these. I had a lot of these. I had 8 of those and a lot of these. I was like, I can get it back before it dies. I can get it back. I can get it back.
Blessings.
But either way it goes, I need to get. Before I put the point into there, I need to make sure I have my chance to poison on the skill. If not, totally waste. Just think of that. No. I'd die. I would die. I would kill myself. I would kill myself using a sanguinate with this build. A sanguinate costs health. I would not be able to survive the drain. The drain would be too much. There's even with me leeching and doing on hits with attacks and stuff like that so my spraying, hitting on a regular basis, trying to get life back and everything like that. No, I wouldn't be all right. Look, trust me, I wouldn't be all right. I wouldn't be all right. Not at the level I'm hitting. Not as fast as I'm hitting. And see, this is attack. 1% of attack damage leaches his life. Right. Spell leech, not attack. So spell leech is not. Even with spell leech, I don't even think I'd be able to survive. I don't think I'd be able to survive even with spell leech. Energy shield. Energy shield. I don't think I'll be able to survive, dude, because you're underestimating how many you're underestimating how many spells are going out. So what you do is, hey, this is what you do. You go through. It'll be funny and a beautiful death. Mm-hmm. That ain't happening. All right, guys, I got to get off here because I got to go get myself some sleep. It was good hanging out with you guys. I will talk to you guys tomorrow. I'm gonna try to get on tomorrow if I can. If not, y'all will see me. I will be on Friday like I normally am. Peace out, and I hope this helps you in your quest for ultimate power. Talk to y'all later. Peace. Are we dead yet trying to get me killed? Why you trying to do that, man? Why you trying to do that? I just know that, man, I'm going to be on this game for the next few years. Low key. I agree. It's a good game. That's up from YouTube, just in case y'all didn't. I just decided I was. So that's the name. Oh, well is his name. And low key. Okay, all right. I got this. All right. I'm learning how to read the chat in YouTube. Peace out, guys. Catch y'all.